it's almost time for the real deal, the main event. The game is Swansea City against Leeds United. Glorious sunshine on the southwest Wales coast. The pitch is immaculate and the stadium, whilst it's empty, is impressive. And the Swansea lineup is the same as it was for their game against Birmingham City, an away win and an impressive performance to go with it as well. So Steve Cooper, the Swansea manager, has decided to stick with exactly the same 11, and he has the likes of an experienced defender like Van der Hoorn on the bench and is fit again, but he's decided to stick with some of the younger guys. So Kabanga, who scored his first goal in that game in midweek, stays in the starting lineup. The news is very, very similar as far as Leeds United are concerned as well, because after that thumping victory against Stoke City in midweek, just on Thursday night, doesn't seem very long ago, does it? Leeds United are the same starting 11 as they were in that game, as the players are pulled together in the centre circle for the usual formalities. But the Leeds United players warmed up with t-shirts bearing the legend R.I.P. Big Jack. Leeds United as a football club has lost another legendary figure in the run-up to this game. So Big Jack goes to join Norman and reform that central defensive partnership. And Big Jack Charlton's picture comes up on the big screen here at the Liberty Stadium, and the players will stand and will remember for a moment before we have the game this afternoon. A very poignant observation in memory of a massively important footballer, both for Leeds United and for England, and then a massively important manager for the Republic of Ireland, for whom he did wonderful things. Jack Charlton, 762 Leeds United appearances, a one-club man. As the ball comes in from just inside the Leeds half, it's delivered deep and it's headed into the box, and Meslier stops and Ayling gets there first instead, and it comes back in again and Ayew's underneath it, but Ayling's read it. It's still there for Connor Roberts. He's in the D and the ball comes into space for Brewster to shoot goalwards, and there is the first chance. And Ryan Brewster it is, the man on loan from Liverpool, who has it, the man who's been in such hot goal scoring form going into this game.
Yeah, I think he is the player that everyone needs to keep a close eye on. It's good enough pressure in the end from Ayling. Brewster just looking to get a yard and get his shot off. There you see Ayling going to ground, just applying enough pressure.
To Stuart Dallas, and wide it goes to Harrison. Harrison, can he have his first real run at a defender maybe here? Jack Harrison just outside the penalty area. Plays the ball in, looking for the run of Dallas, and it's almost caused chaos in the Swansea defence. Well, it has caused chaos, and Woodman came and didn't get there. That could easily have gone inside the post, it went outside.
Yeah, and what seemed a non-purposeful cross really, just lifted, floated into that near post area, and it was Kyle Norton that came across and just stabbed his foot at it really, but taking it away from that attacking run.
Leeds have a chance to try and capitalise. They're back in their own half again now, so they'll build patiently once more with Ayling now in possession. And it's great ball from Ayling to Click. Click looks up, needs help, and he spins the ball wide to Stuart Dallas, and Stuart Dallas will have a low shot, and it takes a bit of a deflection potentially on its way towards Woodman, who seemed unsighted, and the keeper reacted and just got it away. Now Ayling lets it run and almost gets the return pass from Click. Better play from Leeds United this, developing the attack on the edge of the penalty area again now through Helder Costa. In it goes to Tyler Roberts to Luke Ayling, keeps himself onside. Ayling looking to play the ball into that gap. The run was there but not quite in time from Helder Costa, and it's just whacked up into the Leeds half. And White, well, I think he was appealing, yes he did, got a shove in the back then. Brewster has thrown the ball away petulantly, and as a result that is a very cheap yellow card that Ryan Brewster's earned for himself there. Threw the ball away in frustration when White got the award, as we're seeing the chance from Stuart Dallas. It was a slightly deflected shot. Stuart Dallas picks up on the throw out, and now it's Liam Cooper for Leeds in the sunshine here in southwest Wales. Ben White looking for the run, the channel ball, and it's Bamford's in here, Bamford shoots and Woodman saves, and Woodman will get the second opportunity to get the ball clear. Well, Patrick Bamford was gambling there, and that gamble very nearly paid off.
It often does, doesn't it, for strikers? He seemed to have good connection with the ball as well, but just better direction from Bamford would have posed a bigger problem to Woodman.
Well, the ball comes all the way to the other end, and Patrick Bamford has come the closest of any of the Leeds United players to get the opening goal here.
Yeah, a mistake from Ben Cabango, caught on the wrong side of Bamford's. Really effective movement, and again, like I said, connection was clean, just needs to find those corners.
Brewster, well, when Ben White did well there because Brewster was trying to play an Ayew. Now then, Leeds, can it open up for them here? Because suddenly there is space for Leeds United to work, and Helder Costa's running into it now. Helder Costa keeps going and keeps going. He's into the penalty area and he puts the ball up into the near post, and it ends up as an easy hold for the keeper, but Helder Costa's direct approach there almost brought a reward.
Yeah, it just seemed as if he'd done all the hard work, had the strength, had the speed to get past Mark Ayew, and it was as if he was off balance when it came to the final shot.
So we'll see whether the changes in personnel bring about a change in a positive way in the scoreline for Leeds United right at the start of this second half now. As the ball is out of play, is it? No, it's kept in by Brewster there. Phillips with a header, goes straight up in the air. Ayew underneath it, and it breaks for Gallagher. And Gallagher carries into the penalty area and he shoots for goal, and Meslier needed to touch that one over the top because I think that was going just inside the post. So a good save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's caught it sweetly, hasn't he? Conor Gallagher just running in behind, finds a gap of space, only needed a yard. Power, accuracy, but a really good stop in the end by Meslier. Yes, the quality has been limited from both teams, just adds to that tension and anxiety that these players must be going through.
Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, it's saved. It's a brilliant save from Bamford's diving header from Woodman. And that was a massive chance for Leeds United.
This is the crossfield ball into Harrison, who makes connection perfectly. What a wonderful opportunity that is. And again, it's an example of a striker. You're in front of goal. Yes, you need clean connection, but you have to see where and find where the space is to obviously capitalise on what was a golden opportunity there for Leeds.
Can't get the proper direction on that one, and neither can Harrison get on the end of it. Now Cooper chests it into the path of Phillips. Phillips hooks it over his shoulder for Bamford, the man who had the best chance by a mile in the second half. Good work from Bamford to Phillips. Now Alioski. Harrison down the touchline. Infield to Bamford. Lets it run for Alioski. Opens up a little. Gets the ball onto Pablo Hernandez. Hernandez just outside the box. Gives it to Luke Ayling. Ayling has Costa further wide if he wants him. Comes into the crowd scene and click. And it comes for Hernandez, who will shoot. And he'll see the ball rise over the crossbar. Best movement by Leeds for some time, that.
Well, it's the most controlled I've seen Leeds so far in this game in terms of their plan in breaking the opposition down. Pablo Hernandez just had an opportunity prior to that shot where he could have set Ayling up and just played it to his back foot rather than in front of him, where it would have allowed Luke to have a shot at goal. When it does come back to Pablo.
Swansea come now with Grimes carrying the ball forward to give it to Routledge. Routledge forced out wide, gets the cross in, read by Cooper. Now Calvin Phillips. Phillips goes across the penalty area to Luke Ayling. Now Luke Ayling can set off on a run here. Swansea have got to get those men back, and Leeds can try and exploit that. Click. Out wide it goes to Helder Costa. There's space. And there's an overlapping run from Ayling, and Ayling gets the ball, and there are men in the box, and it comes for Pablo Hernandez, and Pablo Hernandez scores a goal for Leeds United. Oh, goal, Hernandez, Swansea 0, Leeds United 1.
What a wonderful, fantastic goal by Leeds United on the counter, when you just see that the Swansea team are fatiguing, are tiring. This is the poignant moment that I've been speaking about, Bryn, how to tire the opposition mentally and physically. Takes one touch out of his feet. That's the difference between having clean connection and power with your shot and actually putting precision and finding where the space is, just inside that bottom corner. What a wonderful strike. No one better. On his return to the Liberty Stadium, Pablo Hernandez.
Well, you'll heard the roar from behind us where the Leeds Officials are gathered, and you will maybe have heard the roar from the commentary position as well. And Swansea City have literally got everybody up for this corner kick that comes in now. Meslier punches well, good punch from the goalkeeper there. Can they exploit the fact the goalkeeper's miles out the penalty area? Maybe they can now. There's a long ball, there's one for Alioski to chase. Swansea have men behind the ball. Alioski gets the header, great work now. Click sees that Bamford's through the middle. Bamford was going to bounce high, and Bamford has just got to try and keep the defender in there, and then it's Swansea who get the ball back again. Now Gallagher, Phillips steps in to try and close down. Leeds have got to get bodies back into their own half. It comes out towards Connor Roberts on this near side. Roberts infield to Ayew. Ayew shows the ball to Hernandez. Now Phillips. Now it's broken for Click. And now Hernandez. Hernandez looks up and he loses possession. No, he gets it back again. And then is he felt? No, he's still going. Pablo Hernandez. Oh, this is incredible. Pablo Hernandez. He could go all the way. Alioski has into the edge of the penalty area. And then it's over. Oh, it's all over. Oh, what a win that is for Leeds United. Oh, you can look and you can see the Premier League now. It is so close. A huge success for Leeds. And who else would it be but that man, Pablo Hernandez. He came on and he scored the goal that takes Leeds so very close. What a day. What a game, what a win. Wow.
And you know what, I just love the way they've done it as well. Having a good conversation before the game with Noel Whelan about how you break a team down, and now what they've got to deal with certain teams like your Swansea City, who frustrate, who manipulate the game. Have you got the resilience? Have you got the mindset? Have you got that mental strength to wait until at times the last minute? Swansea City done it to Leeds back at Ellen Road up at August, and now we've repaid that, haven't we? Waited right until the death under huge amounts of pressure building. But what a wonderfully gifted goal by a wonderfully gifted player. The influx of quality being put on the side again by the introduction of Pablo Hernandez.